Hello guys, it's Jeanette back for another reaction. This time we're doing Dreamcatcher's Fly High. Dreamcatcher, they're like my favorite. I don't know if they're technically a rookie group, considering they originally debuted as like a different group, like Little Mix. I forgot what their name was, but I know they originally debuted as that, and then they like started over. Like I think they re-debuted with a new name and I think new members. So I don't know if it counts as them being like a whole new group that debuted with like Chase Me, but basically ever since Chase Me, let's say their debut with Chase Me, let's just make things simple and say they debuted with that. Ever since that, I have been loving Dreamcatcher. Chase Me, Goodnight were both great songs, so I'm really excited to see this new MV, Fly High, and see what they got for me. For me, they're probably my favorite rookies of 2017. I'm trying to think of like other good rookies that have debuted this year. I really can't think of any that I've like loved. I know 101 still hasn't debuted, so let's see what happens with that. But in general, Dreamcatcher, they're where it's at right now. So let's check out this MV. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh wow. Oh yeah, I wonder if it's gonna be a continuation of the first two. Oh shit, girls! Yes! I'm already here for it. Already here for it. Oh yes, girls, get it. Catch a spider? Gross. I don't know how I feel about these red outfits, but I've seen worse in K-pop, so it's fine. I just love Dreamcatcher's sound. This whole like hard rock, but like hard girl rock, that's what it is. Cause it's not like hard rock, it's like hard girl rock. Like fucking yes, girl power, dude. Cause it's still like light and airy, but at the same time it's like that part, that like little break reminds me of like Linkin Park, like rest in peace Chester. Like that legit reminds me of some Linkin Park type breakdown. I kind of wish it was longer, but other than that, I like it. I like her hair too. Creepy. Wow. Yes! Dreamcatcher, yes! Wait, what did she say? Did she say it's like a big black car in my heart? Oh shit. Oh shit, there's more! Yo, Dreamcatcher. I feel like I don't don't take this the wrong way, because like I feel like people are always like, whenever someone brings up BTS, people are like, why do you gotta bring it to BTS? But here's the thing, a lot, especially I'm not the only one that thinks this. Like I've mentioned in another video, I think once I mentioned I've been listening to this podcast. That's a K-pop podcast, and they kind of talk about K-pop songs that they like and whatnot. And they always mention that like people have lately been following, or they sometimes talk about certain groups that seem to be following the trend of BTS as far as like how they make songs and how they make concepts. And it's kind of true, but not like 100%. Like I won't say BTS is like the originators of it, but it does seem like people are following what BTS is doing because BTS has popularity or whatever. But it feels like Dreamcatcher is doing that in the sense that they're creating like this like storyline with each of their MVs. I mean, they're not the only ones doing it, but like they're the only ones that are making it kind of really mysterious and like makes you want to find out what's going on. Because like even though a lot of other groups have done storyline MVs and like done like concepts that like are supposed to like all connect in their different comebacks, most of the stories I don't really care about. Like most of them like okay, like I don't really care to like dig in and find out what the fuck is going on. Dreamcatcher, I want to know what the fuck's going on in these MVs. Like what is happening? I'm terrible at making theories, so I probably won't come up with them on my own. But like I would totally like go watch videos or like go read other people's theories and like Dreamcatcher and like what and their MVs and like what's going on, like what might happen next, you know what I mean? Like there just seems to be like this really intense and interesting storyline with them. So like for me it's like that's how they're similar to BTS in the sense they grab me in that sense of like what the fuck is happening here? I want to know more, you know, like not a lot of other groups are able to do that and pull that off. It's kind of like I want to know more concept and storyline. You know, most other groups just they come up with a storyline, but it either like doesn't connect well enough for me to care, or it answers all its questions, and I'm like, okay, I'm satisfied, and I leave. You know. So anyway, but I just was like, wow, okay, Dreamcatcher, like yes, okay, cannot wait to see what they come up with next. And I'm gonna rank it, honestly, I still think Chase Me is one of my favorite ones, just because like that's the only one that for me really gets like stuck in my head a lot, like Chase Me, but Good Night is also really good. Baby Good Night, baby Good Night. And this one was like, at first it was like kind of like, I don't know, like I liked the beat and stuff, but I didn't know if I was gonna get into it. But then by the end I was like, yes, Dreamcatcher, yes. So like it didn't really matter. I still really like it. So I don't know if I had, or the order is probably just like 1, 2, 3, Chase Me, Good Night, Fly High. But you know, who knows? It's one of those things. I think if I listened to all the songs all the time, I would probably have a different order, but I actually can't because they're not on Spotify. So I might either like download them myself and start listening to them more or what. But either way, I just love Dreamcatcher. They're like my favorite girl working group for sure. For sure. Anyway, if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and you can share it. Don't bother subscribing. I'm not posting videos as much. You can if you really want, but just know you probably never. Baby, good night. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. What? I just said that. Oh my lord. I need to leave. Alright guys. Bye.